Everyone, God bless you. This is Emily from tarotbyemily.com. Have you ever been wondering about tarot reversals? Have you wondered if they even needed to have an accurate reading? What's the big thing about tarot and reversals? Is it necessary? Is it necessary? Does it make it more accurate reading if you read in reverse? Well, I'm here to give you some clarity and my take on tarot reading in reversals. Okay, so it's a simple thing. If you want to learn a little bit more about reading tarot reversals, I suggest that you first start off learning clearly and knowing the tarot meanings upright. Okay, so you have to learn the tarot upright first, all right? There's 78 cards. There's positive cards, negative cards, and neutral cards in the tarot. You do not need to read them in reverse to have an accurate reading, all right? There is no negative taboo if cards come out in reverse. Reading reversals just give you 78 times 2 more in-depth meanings of the tarot, okay? I prefer reading in reversals because I can definitely say that I can have smaller spreads, all right? And it'll give me much more clarity with less cards, and that's why I prefer it. I like reading in small spreads. I prefer it. And if I read in reversals, I get straight to the punch answers and more definition and clarity and specifics of the question, and more carne. It's like bang for the buck when I read in reversals. Some people do not at all though, and they give perfectly accurate and correct meanings. The one thing that I need to say though is that if you find that reading in reversals is confusing, leave it alone and start off slow. All right. When I first started reading tarot, those reversals came out. I was searching through that little white book and it gave me like 2 words, and it even made my reading even more confused. Take your time with tarot. You have a lifetime to learn about it, and you got to enjoy the ride, all right? So don't rush it. Also, one major thing, if you're going to read in reversals, state it and know that you're going to do it before the reading. Before you start getting into the reading, do it. Especially if you're reading for yourself. Because when we tarot readers try to read for ourselves, we tend to try to see what we want to see. But if you have like a set rules that you follow when reading, it's very hard for you to get confused. All right. So I'm going to give you I'm going to give you one example of reading with tarot and why I like reading with reversals and why it gives me so much more satisfaction than reading upright. There's people who read again perfectly upright without using reversals, and sometimes it just confuses people even more while reading reversals. So leave it alone if it does that to you. You don't need it, all right? It's not necessary. It's just not for an accurate reading. I just do it because it's so I am going to read in reversals. I'm stating that I am. I know that I am. And I'm going to read somebody. Her name I'm not going to mention right now, but she wanted to know if her ex is coming back into her life. She really misses him. She wanted to know if this guy is coming back. So I am going to do the reading in reversals first and show you, interpret the reading. And that's going to be the answer. And then I'm going to show you what it means if we turn those cards around. Okay? So let's see. This girl's ex is coming back. And the way I shuffle is as a tarot reader who reads in reversals. Not everyone shuffles like this, but I do. I shuffle it. And I turn the bottom. Bang. So it could come out some in reversal. That's my preference. That's why I do it. You can shuffle until it just feels good. There's no specific many times you need to shuffle. Focus on the question. Let's see if her ex is going to come back, and I will message her after the reading. All right. So we have the Queen of Cups here, and we have the Three of Swords in reverse. Now, it's going to be interesting when we flip those cards around. So, is her ex coming back? Is this woman's ex coming back? So, let's read them. The Three of Swords in reverse talks about a healing of a heartbreak. And I know this woman is suffering. This woman is suffering right now. She's coming to me asking, is really bothering her in her heart. So, this talks about a recovery of the heart. All right, a lot of sorrow. She's in a lot of pain right now, but it's as if those swords are being removed from the heart and it's healing. All right, and we are talking about matters of the heart. The Queen of Cups is upright. The Queen of Cups is upright. She's looking for her future. All right, the Queen of Cups is a very emotionally stable person, and she's happy. She's floating on water. She's stable. Look at that. Her feet are in the water, and she's looking into the cup, and that's her future. So I can say that this person's ex is coming back. So with two cards, we are able to tell that. In the tarot, we don't need a drowned out spread. So it says yes, this guy is coming back in her future. It's not indicating when yet, but it says yes. All right. So let's turn these cards in reverse of what we had them. Holy hell. All right, this is why it's very important to state if you're going to be reading in reversals or not. We got the Three of Swords, heartbreak, hotel. All right, the Three of Swords is that sorrow, that heartbreak is penetrating through your soul, and you are in anguish, and it's just matters of the heart. And we're talking about an ex. All right, and it's really, really, really hurting her. All right, and it's waiting on her back. All right, so now we see that she's looking over here. There's nothing in front of her, but the Queen of Cups in reverse it gives you different characteristics of a woman when I read reversals, especially the court cards. Okay, that's another thing. When I read reversals, tarot readings, especially the court cards, give me a lot more in-depth and description about a person's personality. So it's another reason why I read in reverse. So the Queen of Cups in reverse is a very emotional, heavy person. It talks about sorrow. It talks about tears. It talks about depression. And it talks about that she can't really see light at the end of the tunnel. It's dragging her down. She's very emotionally sensitive with everything. The cup is not full. It has empty. And the cup is spilled. All right? There's no water. There's no vida in it. So it basically says that this guy is not coming back. And she's got to deal with it because it is what it is. But thank God that that wasn't her reading, right? But it does weigh heavily reversals. So if you want more description, all right, if I wanted to know the negative qualities about this woman, of what she was feeling, I would have to pull more cards out to see what she was feeling. But with one card and it being reversed, I could tell where her state of mind is being. So think about also that, all right? So take care, guys. God bless you. I hope this gave you a little bit more clarity about reading tarot reversals. Hit me up if you have any questions. This is Emilie from tarotbyemilie.com. Bendición y luz.